हरे कृष्ण ग्रंथराज श्रीमद्-भागवतम की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। श्रीमद्-भागवतम in story form, chapter 90, the killing of the demons Keśi and Vyoma, Canto 10. Thereafter the demon Keśi assumed the form of a giant horse and entered Vrindavana. Running at the speed of mind, he tore up the earth with his hooves. The hair on his mane scattered the clouds in the sky, as well as the demigods' airplanes, and by whining loudly, he terrified everyone. Keśi was looking for a fight, and so Krishna came and stood before him challengingly. The horse demon responded by roaring like a lion and rushing at Krishna in great anger, his mouth open as if to swallow the sky. Keśi was hoping to trample Krishna with his front legs. Krishna dodged Keśi's attack, and then, after deftly moving around the demon, he angrily seized him by the legs, whirled him around in the air, and contemptuously threw him the distance of 100 bow lengths, just as Garuda might throw a snake. When he regained consciousness, Keśi angrily got up, opened his mouth wide, and once again rushed at Krishna. Krishna simply smiled, however, and thrust his thrust his left fist into the horse's mouth as easily as one might make a snake enter a hole in the ground. Keśi felt Krishna's arm to be as hot as molten iron, and his teeth immediately fell out. Krishna then expanded his arm within Keśi's body so that the demon's breathing became completely blocked. As his legs kicked convulsively, his eyes bulged from their sockets, and his entire body became covered with perspiration. The demon passed stool and urine simultaneously while falling dead onto the ground. The demon's mouth slackened, and so Krishna effortlessly removed his fist. Then, without the slightest tinge of pride at having effortlessly killed his enemy, Krishna accepted the worship of the demigods in the form of flowers raining from the sky. Thereafter, Narada Muni approached Lord Krishna in a solitary place. Narada said, "O Krishna, Lord of the universe and shelter of all beings, the Keśi demon was so terrifying that his neighing frightened the demigods into leaving their heavenly kingdom. But you killed him as if enjoying a sport. In just 2 days, I will see the deaths of Chanura, Mustika, and the other wrestlers, along with the elephant, Kuvalayapida, and King Kangsha, all by your hand. After this, I will see many other pastimes that you perform while residing at the Dwarka. These pastimes are glorified on this earth in the songs of transcendental poets. I will see you appear as time personified, serving as Arjuna's chariot driver and destroying the opposing armies to rid the earth of her burden. I bow down to you, the supreme controller, who is dependent only upon yourself." After speaking, Narada bowed down to offer his obeisances. He then took permission to leave from the Lord and departed, feeling great joy at having directly seen him. After killing the demon Keśi, Krishna continued tending his cows in the company of his cowherd boyfriends. Later in the day, they went to Govardhana Hill and enjoyed playing a game where some acted as thieves, some as shepherds, and some as sheep. At this time, a great magician named Vyoma, the son of Maidanava, came upon the scene in the guise of a cowherd boy. Pretending to join the game as a thief, Vyoma proceeded to steal most of the cowherd boys who were acting as sheep. placing them in caves that he sealed with boulders. At last, there were only 4 or 5 boys remaining in the game as sheep. Krishna perfectly understood what Vyomasura was doing, and so he forcibly seized the demon as he was engaged in taking away more cowherd boys, just as a lion might grab a wolf. At this, the demon reverted to his original form, which was as big as and powerful as a great mountain. In this way, Bhyomasura tried his best to free himself, but he could not. Krishna then threw the demon violently onto the ground, killing him while the demigods watched from the sky. After killing Vyomasura, Krishna went and smashed the boulder blocking the cave's entrance, thus freeing the trapped cowherd boys. He then returned to the cowherd village Gokula while being praised by the demigods and boys. Hare Krishna.